Hello, everyone, and thank you so much for being here. As said already, I will talk about how we can make conferences more diverse, which is kind of funny doing it here at a conference, which does already a pretty good and decent job on it. But still, throughout my whole career, I was visiting plenty of different conferences with different focuses. And I have to say, not all of them are like here, right? Actually, on the contrary, quite often, and despite it got better over the years, let's say, quite often it looks a bit similar like that. So if you look to the left or to the right, that was different. The person next to you pretty likely might be male and white. Pretty likely. But as you can see, there are so many different ways of different backgrounds and diversity and so many dimensions, way more than I could explain in 15 seconds. So just, you have to stay with me with this one picture. And it's kind of sad that in many conferences, we don't see and hear these voices, right? We don't see like the world we are really living in. And we don't hear all these different perspectives. And also, like, let's say, diverse conferences also attract people with diverse backgrounds, right? So you can see we have a kind of chicken egg problem here, right? If a conference is not diverse, how can we encourage people to come there so that they encourage other diverse people to come there and so on, right? And back and forth. So that's a topic, let's say, right? But good news is we all can help. Of course, obviously, organizers can do a lot, but not only them, right? We speakers can do stuff. You all people in the audience can do things, and that's basically where we want to dig into in the next couple of few minutes. And for the organizers, maybe let's start with be proactive. It's pretty common to ping people for giving keynotes, right? And ask them if they want to do a keynote. So why not ping people from underrepresented groups and invite them to give their submissions to your call for paper? Right? I know it's work, but it's worth it. Also offer support. I mean, again, this could be a whole ignite about which ways of support there are out there. I just brought a very non-comprehensive list of some ideas. Which is coming soon. For example, you could start with mentorship programs for newbie speakers, right? You can take care of an accessible location, maybe even sign language interpreters. You could take care about childcare so parents can join too. Or you work with discounts or even free diversity tickets. Communities are actually a very strong partner here, right? There are so many different communities out there representing different dimensions of diversity and diverse groups, and they could be a huge support for you, right? So reach out to them. I just brought, again, a non-comprehensive list of just some initiatives which tackle specific dimensions of diversity and which can help you to attract people, join to your conference as participants, but also be speakers, right? So it's definitely worth. And last but not least, as always, track your progress. So try to find out which ways work well, and then, keep the ball rolling, right? And intensify these ways which works. That's for the organizers. Let's maybe jump to us speakers, because also we can do a lot, especially being advocates, right? Be loud and tell people in the world that we want to speak at conferences which have a diverse panel and also a diverse crowd. You could also do a lot of mentoring, like newbie speakers in your company, for example. Support them, help them finding a topic or writing an abstract, or offer them, for example, the possibility to be your peer on stage, right? So that they have a very easy early start on conferences. And of course, as always, encourage all your friends, all your colleagues that they should come to conferences, that they should start a speaker journey. You could also offer them support, of course, right? Last but not least, you, participants in the audience. I think most and foremost, be an ally, right? We have a code of conduct here. There are many conferences which don't have one, but still try to make a sympathetic, authentic, welcoming and warm atmosphere for people loving to join. Also challenge the status quo. A lot of organizers, none of them are here in the room, they need to hear a lot that they should do something about their diversity at conferences. So tell them, right? And last but not least, again, bring all of your colleagues. Quite often we have a lot of colleagues in our office from underrepresented groups who, for example, never heard of conferences you are going to. So why not just actively invite them to join, or maybe even submit something? Long story short, there's some ideas of what we can do, and I think let's start also today by using the Pac-Man. Thank you.